super easy. I can take care of you right now if you're ready. Okay, great. Make yourself comfortable. You comfortable? Okay, great. So before we get to anything, it's my job to kind of fill out the paperwork, all that kind of boring stuff. So there is a form, but I can fill it out for you. All you have to do is just give me your information. Okay, it's really simple. I think I need like 5 things from you. Okay, so your full name. And can you spell your last name for me? Excellent, thank you. And your date of birth. That's just to know your age, because that's kind of important for us. Okay. Okay. And the year. Great. Okay. Your current address. Yep. And is there an apartment number? Okay. And your city. And I'm assuming the state and your zip code. Great. And a phone number that we can reach you at. Your cell phone number is fine. Okay. Okay. Great. The phone number is for afterwards. So after today, in about 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to give you a call and ask you how things are going, because some people, run into problems with infections and things like that. And depending on the severity of it, you can even come in and we'll take a look at it for you. But that's really up to you, but we'll give you a call in a few weeks. So that's what that's for, okay? And I just have one question that's going to help you pick out your earrings. So, as you know, are you allergic to any nickel products? So earrings that have nickel in them, does that cause any allergic reactions that you know of? Okay, so then we shouldn't have any problems. Great. Okay, so now comes the fun part. Now, we're gonna pick out some earrings. Now, based on your answer to that question, I have 3 sets of earrings that you can pick from. Okay, so let me get them ready for you. Okay, so And now I need to match that with the other side. Okay, so I think it would be right about here. Okay, let's see. Looks about even. Did you feel where I made the marks? Does that seem okay? Do you want me to move them? It's not a problem. It feels good. Okay, great. So now I'm going to use this cloth. It's a little bit damp, and it's a disinfecting cloth. And I'm just going to clean the front of your earlobe, and then I'm going to go to the back. Make sure that it's all clean before we pierce the skin. So you have a less chance of running into any infections or anything like that, okay? So, starting on your left ear again, I'm just gonna do the first. Okay. And then let's go to the back. I'm sorry if it's a little bit cold. Hopefully it's not too uncomfortable. Okay. And let's go to your right ear. Get the front. And get the back as well. Okay. That should be good. Okay. And now for the fun part. You ready? Okay. So let me explain to you how this gun works. I'm going to take the front of the earring, place it in the gun. So that's going to put it through, and then I'm going to take the back of the earring and slip that in myself right afterwards. Okay? It's really not that bad. It'll be over super, super quick. I promise. Okay? So, let's start on the left ear again, yeah? Take a deep breath. Okay. I'm gonna do a nice countdown. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay. And now we'll put the back in. Okay, there you go. 1 is done already. Let me load up the gun again. How we feeling? It's not that bad, right? No, it's not that bad. We're almost done. Ready? Okay. So, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. And put the back in. And there we go. They look good. You did good with the size. It looks perfect on you. Okay, the worst part is over. They look great. So now I'm just going to go over some maintenance things with you that you have to kind of deal with for the next couple of months. Okay, nothing too hard. It's only 2 things. The first thing is I'm going to ask you at least twice a day, once in the morning and once before you go to bed, to lightly take the back of the earring and twist your earring in 2 complete circles on both sides. And that's going to keep it loose in the earlobe so that as the ear heals around the earring won't get stuck. If it gets stuck, that'll be more painful, and you don't want that. So in the first couple of weeks, it's going to hurt to do that, but it's worth it, and as time goes on, you'll see that you won't even really feel it anymore. Okay. Number 2 is I'm going to give you this solution that you also need to use twice a day. It's an ear care solution, and it's amazing. I still use it sometimes. if you take it out, then the healing process is just going to get kind of messed up. And then when 6 months is over, you can start to take them out, and you can actually saturate the whole earring in the solution to help clean it if it gets infected or anything like that. Within the next few months, if you feel swelling or heat, I recommend taking an ibuprofen or a Tylenol, and that'll help with the pain and the swelling. Okay, that's really it. So I'm going to take your box for your earrings and the solution